On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And for the Pelicans, we've got P out there with P. Then it's P, and it's P in at the two-guard spot. And Davis sends it back, and they're able to recover. The pass to P. There's the three. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Passes it to P. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Houston. And going against New Orleans, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the evening. That one misses for Davis. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's P. Offensive rebound. Yes, that goes in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Pass to Pete. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Goes back up. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Davis. Shoots. Can't hit that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Their first miss after a perfect 4-for-4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Now the pass to P. Back to Davis. Here's P. Houston moving the ball around. And that one, good. Davis has got 11 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, he had to bring much faster help than that.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
It's time for the Pacers.
He's checked in for New Orleans.
Pelicans, number 23.
Houston on D. P passes to P. And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. P. No good there. So Houston will take it the other way. Outside, Davis. There's the drive, and finished off by Davis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's P. Great D that time from Davis.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally. It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Ball goes to the away team.
He's checked in for New Orleans. P comes in for P. He's checked in for Houston. Davis looking for an opening. Pass to P from deep.
2 minutes.
Another miss by Houston. Pelicans trail by 11. Right wing. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here. Some changes for New Orleans. P, he's checked in for P. And it's P in for P. P, he's checked in for Houston. P comes in for P. P passes to Davis. 1:37 left to play here in the first. Out to the right wing. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. P passes to P. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. And Davis pulls it down.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Davis throws it down hard.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Houston leading by 11. Pass to P. Back to Davis. Count the basket. Davis has got 17.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's P. Count that bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Put your hands up, and you at the top. And
He's checked in for Houston. P comes in for Davis.
it's T-shirt time.
20 seconds left here in the first quarter. P passes to P. Here's P. And he converts the layup.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And so it's Houston, 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. P out there with P, then it's P, then it's P, and it's P, and it's center. Here's P. It's good. P's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's P. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
inside. Here's P. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Going inside. And there it is for him.
23.
P's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it. Advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And Greg, you made your money on the... defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Defend your Pelicans dance team.
Davis is checked in for Pete. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside, Davis. And the pass to Pete. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Turnovers haven't been a problem for them so far, but they didn't do a very good job taking care of the ball right there.
Pelicans trail by 13. Passes it to Pete. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's rebounded by Houston. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Davis, the pass to Pete. Back to Davis. And it's in off the backboard. Davis has got 19 points.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Baseline try. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Pete. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, this has gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
P is guarded by Davis. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Houston leading by 17. Here's P. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
There's the pass to Pete. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the foul on Pete.
23.
That's his first foul. He's checked in for Pete. And a switch here also for Houston. He's checked in for Pete. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice.
All-star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. They retain possession. Yep, that one goes.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's Davis.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Pelicans trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to P. Here's P. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to the wing. Pass to P. Outside, Davis to the wing right side. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans making some changes here. He's checked in for P. P comes in for P, and it's P in for P. And then for Houston, P comes in for P, and it's P in for P. The pass to P from past the arc. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Houston. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. 34 seconds left here in the second. Passes to P. Shot clock at 6. Here's P. And the Pelicans miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks. That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's P. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Houston riding high.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for Houston, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
We've got P out there with P, then it's P, and it's P in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. He can't get that one to fall.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to P. Back to Davis. And he makes that one. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's P. Pelicans keep it alive. P passes to P. No good from outside.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Down low, intercepted. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Pelicans shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the first one drops. He's checked in for the Pelicans.
23. Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's P. He can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And not his best day from three-point range. He just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
P. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. P. He's checked in for P. P. He's checked in for Houston. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's T-shirt time!
Houston making some changes. P comes in for Davis. And it's P in for P.
Number 23.
Here's P. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. P's got 6.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The pass to P. Just 5 to shoot. P passes to P. Pelicans with the rebound. P's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's P. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
23.
The Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. Some changes for New Orleans. P comes in for P, and it's P in for P.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. P passes to P. Here's P. He's off from 17 feet. And here are the Pelicans now. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Passes it to P. Here's P. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And for Houston, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. P passes to P. Plays it up and banks it in. P's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
.143 left here in the third quarter. Shot, high post. That one's not going to go. And Houston the other way now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this victory. And it's coming easy. For them right now, 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
P passes to P. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Pulls from the top of the key, and they recover it. Here's P. The layup missed. P passes to P. Here's P. No good with the wing jumper.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. Come on, it's not a smart shot.
Here's P. No good, shot missing. Pass to P. From the wing. No good on that one. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Houston with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
But how about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Houston. P out there with P, then it's P, then it's P, and it's Davis in at the shooting guard position.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
P, he's guarded by Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's P. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. He's checked in for New Orleans.
Into the lineup for your Pelicans.
Number 23.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And there's the pass to P. Here's P. And the Pelicans miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And finished off by Davis.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Passes it to P. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
P passes to P. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Ball goes to the away team.
P, he's checked in for P. And a switch here also for Houston. P, he's checked in for P. For Houston, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Outside, Davis. This one for 3. No good that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. P is guarded by Davis. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Houston. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Davis has got 16 here in the second half.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
P passes to P to stop the drought. No good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Davis on the wing. Shoots from the elbow. And that one hits back iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
P passes to P. Five to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's P. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
From 13, it's rebounded by Houston. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Houston now. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Davis.
When his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
To the inside. Here's P. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
They get it back. Pass to P. So easy, Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.